Hello, everyone. Went by the coin show shop today and last week, and he had a lot of coins that he don't often have. Very many of stuff like seated Liberty coins, the bust half dollars and dimes, uh, certain reasonably high grade Morgan dollars, even a trade dollar, and a pretty high grade 1921 peace dollar. Now, last week or the last live video that I did, I showed some of the stuff I got last week. This is some of the stuff I got this week. First thing first, though, you see a hint of blue over here. I went ahead and got this, which is supposed to be a sugar dish, sugar bowl. It's a coin glass, coin blue. Now, I'm hoping to get more. Hello, Evelia. I guess that's how it's pronounced. How you doing tonight? Um, have you ever seen coin glass, coin jars, and stuff? Well, that's one I got. We'll move it and show you the next one. We'll put it down here. Oh, God is great. Got this yesterday. Bought the sugar dish today. Now, as I was saying in my title, you can kind of see how these look. The other one I got is a pedestal base type dish. This one, the date is 1887 on the coin dish. And this one's harder to read on the top. It looks like 1886 is on the date here. I don't know how well you'll be able to see it. Probably not real well. Anyway, that is not all I got. We'll show the other one that I got last week. And it is pedestal glass, almost like a sundae dish. The date on this one looks like it says 1887. They're not real easy to read. Now, they started making these dishes like this during the Depression era, and they made them up into at least the 50s or 60s. Now, I went online to look, and there's a certain one I want. It's a ashtray, and I want it in the blue so to match these pieces. But it's much bigger across than what this dish is. This dish is about probably about 5 inches across, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna move them out of the way for now. Put those two back up where I had them. Close that up. And move that over there out of the way. And like I was saying, they're a little bit collectible. The sugar bowl one with the lid was only $10. The one, the pedestal glass, was $12.50, and the nappy dish with the little handle on it was $18.50. The ashtray I'm going to get is probably going to be at least $25, maybe more. Anyway, as I was saying, he had several of these coins. Now this one's damaged with the hole in it. It's $12. This one's going in my treasure chest, which with the coins I showed the other day, I'm at You can read this, 93.35 in the treasure chest, including this one. This one's going to go in that stack when I pull it out of here. Now, I got a 1873 of Errol's Seated Liberty, $50, and it was worn out a lot more. See, the thing about this one, it's a shame that it has that hole drilled in it. It's been plugged because I don't know how well you'll be able to see this, but the Liberty is partly there at least. The I, B, E, and part of the R isn't real visible, but the rest of it is. Now, so it was $12, and someone had marked 45. Now it's an old mint one, which there's the O. New Orleans minted. This is pre-Civil War coin. To have this much detail left on it is kind of remarkable. These get kind of expensive once they get better than this is, and some of them get expensive anyway. Now, he had a Carson City Seated Liberty win that $50 like this for $90. I didn't buy it, but I got a kind of a higher grade looking one of these. This one's not high grade, it's slick, but Barber dime that has most of the details. Now I've kind of put it up in the thing, but let's go ahead and talk about what I got today. I have myself a little bag that I got from the coin dealer. I got quite a few coins. Like I said, the last couple weekends, it's been kind of like a bit like a coin show. Now, this for only $6.50, I thought it's a pretty good buy because it says Choice Fine Plus, which I'm not sure I'd say it's quite that good, but it has most of the details left on it. And at $6.50, I've been buying some that are pretty well slicked out, been costing me $4 or $5. But that one wasn't too bad. I kind of like that one, gravitated towards as soon as I saw it. Now, this one says it's very good. It's a 28. It was $6.50 as well. The ones that are slicked, like I said, been costing about $4 or $5, maybe $6. Now, this is one you don't see too often. Now, it's slightly damaged, but it's 1917 Type 1. Her shoulder is bare because this draped across, exposing her breast, and the American public went crazy, condemning it. So they changed the design to where she's wearing like a chain mail type top that covers everything over her shoulders and stuff. I'd have to pull out a much higher grade coin than these are to show you what it looks like. I have one, but it's not handy. But anyway, the date is on here, and the way you tell these, even if the date is worn out all the way, you could tell it's a 1916 or 17, likely 17, is by looking at the eagle on the back. You do not see stars between $quarter and the eagle. It's a Type 1. I mean, it has to be a 1917 or 1916 coin. Now, they didn't make very many 1916s, so it's very uncommon coin to run across. And like I said, this one's got a damage right here where it got scraped and bent slightly. But like I said, I don't see hardly any of these 1917s or any of them up until 1925 that have dates on them. The 19's pretty clear, and the ones, they're all three worn, and the 7's kind of clear. So it's like I had to go ahead and buy this one because, like I said, I have a 1920 I just bought recently that has the date on it too. But that's the only two of these from before 25 I have that have a date you can read. Now, this is a shame that the front's damaged like it is. I don't know how well you can tell, but the Liberty is visible, but it's scratched up real bad. It's an 1853 with arrows, but when you look at the back, hello, stacking perpetrator. When you look at the back of this coin, it's got a lot of detail left on it, and it's not scraped up. So at the front wasn't all scraped up. This would probably be, in my guess, extra fine maybe, because a full Liberty, which is full on this, although it's hard to see, it's on there. You can read part of it through this. This would be a lot more than $6 if it wasn't damaged. And you don't see a whole lot of seated Liberty dimes. I've got about 15 or maybe or so in my collection. Now, I'm going to make individual videos for some of this. I added another Barber quarter that is an old mint. It's a 1906. I have 1907. I have 1908 old mint ones. And the old mint is back here. We'll show you guys. There's the O. Now, whoops, I hit the wrong thing when I was trying to clear off the comment for the moment. I wish I had a better camera for this, dedicated. This is my cell phone. Hello, Aunt Laura. If you know who New Silver Stacker is, I sent him 4 of these for his big live stream he's planning on doing in probably a couple weeks. He has 4 sets of these to give away, and you have a chance to go to this thing and watch this thing to win one of these during his live stream. I don't know when he's going to give them away, or whatever. Now, this one is a 1904 old mint, which is a slightly better date for these. Hence why someone wrote bid 24 and it was 850. Now it looks like somebody marked out 30, maybe, but they're not real easy to come by. It is the old mint is right there. Now, if you get coins like this and their staple is rounded and up like that, you take a pair of pliers and flatten it out so when you put it in your box, it don't tear up your other coins. And by the number of coins I have a lot of this I need to do, so I'm just going to do some of them while I'm doing live streams and showing coins. Again, this one's the same way. It needs flat. Almost hit the coin with that. Got to be a little bit careful you don't flatten the coin, although it'll only scratch it, because you can take a regular 6-inch pair of pliers and grab a silver coin and flatten it out some. You got a lot of hand strength. Now, Coin Dealer pulled this out, and I've got quite a few of these. It's a Churchill coin, 75 cents. He wrote 5 shillings. It's a crown size coin, which it's a nicer looking one than they sometimes are, although most of them aren't very circulated. Here's one off my table, same coin, Churchill. And it's not bad. I have another one over here, and I have a good sized stack of these. Most of them were bought for 50 cents. You can see the mint luster on it still a little bit. but I've been displaying the Churchill coin lately with Queen Elizabeth up, sort of to honor her memory, because sadly she passed away. You like the Churchill coin? Yeah, I do too. This is a Canadian penny I got the other day. Younger Queen. It's a 1968. So it's been around a long time. Not very worn. All right, let's talk about my treasure chest, which I just showed the paper. Where'd I put it? 93.35, but it's going to have to be updated because I was at my coin dealer and I noticed this in his box. It's a messed up peace dollar that someone started to drill a hole in. They didn't get all the way through it, so it's damaged. It's going to come out of this and go in this stack. $24. I've bought at least one or two of these that were right in that price range or even higher. But this is going to make $10 coins in it, so I'm adding another dollar, so it's going to 94.35. And this Benjamin 1950D, $9.50. This is about as cheap as I've seen half dollars lately. It's a 1950D, and I got a second one for the same price. And then I got a 51D. These are, or wait, that's a 57. Sorry. These are all going in the treasure chest too. So I'm adding $2.50 to the total. We're going to go ahead and mark that in there. So the grand total is 95.85. Come on, focus. Anyway, those are all coming out of the holders for the treasure chest challenge. Now I'm going to make an individual short video for all these coins to go live on my channel later. So if you showed up now and you've been watching, you get a little bit of a preview of what I got. Now, I don't know if you're around, Aunt Laura, to see this coin very close. I've showed it off in my live streams. It's an 1898 O with pretty good mint luster and pretty good details left. If someone hadn't done a little cleaning on this toning, see what looks like a J and then likely like an X almost, and then breaks where it looks like an eraser was used to try to clean this. Unfortunately, it won't grade being cleaned, but when I look at the cheek, it's rounded. It don't have near as much chatter as a lot of them do, so this one probably didn't travel much. It's got a little bit of marks here and there. It's an 1898. But for the most part, this one's a really nice Morgan dollar. It is. It's one of the nicest looking ones I got. It even looks better than my GSA box one does. It's a Carson City one though. So consequently, it's kind of an expensive coin to buy. I have a video for it on my channel. You can find it pretty easy by searching Carson City dollars because I put it in the title. Anyway, we'll put this back. Now, the coin glass I shown earlier, this guy helped me out in picking the pieces and the prices. He told me the prices I got the ones for was a pretty good price. And try to get Frosty's sticker back right. So it doesn't want to stay down. There's a hump in the... There we go. And then this guy, he usually shows up to my... you have a Cedar Liberty half with graffiti on it. What, they painted it or something? Or they scratched in it. Sometimes they make what they call a love token, and they carve something on it. Carve all the design off, and then put like initials or something. And they do that because they were off serving somewhere. This guy's sticker's neat, Indian head style design. I like it. Go check his channel out later if you get a chance. Now, okay, we're going to go ahead and move these and get the box over here so I can show a couple things I got recently that are nice. I'm going to put all these off on the table over here. This one too. And get out the box. This one is the red box that I keep a lot of Seated Liberty coins in. And it's a 9-inch box. It's probably getting close to halfway being all Seated Liberties, since the last one that's a Seated Liberty is there, and the first one that is where is it? All right. My fingers are marking between the half dimes and the $50 coins. They're all Seated Liberty in between my fingers, which is pretty close to half the box. But what I got last week was this, along with this one. This one doesn't have any holes drilled in it. It's an 1873 with arrows $50. I didn't flatten them, but they still feel bumped. But anyway, I got that. Let's see. Pop it back in the box. I have a video ready to go live for this one. A Barber $50 that's 1906 that is got better details than most of these I have that are $50. It's a nice looking one, actually. And I kind of like the way the toning looks on it. It's an old mint. I made a video for it. I need to schedule it out, but it's going live next week sometime, probably. Let's see if I can find that 1913 Barber dime I got. I think it's in this box, but it might not be. I don't really see it. I thought I put it in here, but I might not have. Oh yeah, I did. We'll pull it out. I got this one last week. You can read Liberty on it. Wait, this ain't the same one. Sorry. I guess I bought two 1913s. Oh, scratched 50. That sucks. Have you seen one of these, Aunt Laura? This Philippine coin, United States made it. It's San Francisco made. It's 80% silver, Philippines coin. Very bold shield and eagle design. And this side it says 1 peso, Philippine. She's striking the anvil with a hammer, and there's a volcano smoking in the background. For $11, I'm like, it's over half an ounce of silver in this, because it's a big coin. It's bigger than a $50, but not quite as big as a Morgan dollar. I'll hold them right side by side, and you can kind of see. Well, actually, this is a dollar coin holder. It's only a little bit smaller than a Morgan dollar. And I quite liked it when I saw it, and I had to have it. And if I can find another one, I'm going to buy it too. We'll put that up there briefly. What else did I get reasonably recently? I had this one for a while. Now, granted, it says fine details because someone cleaned it. 1907. That's an old mint. Rather unfortunate it got clean though, but it does look good. even with the cleaning. We'll slide that back in there and go back a little bit, and I'll pull out a Standing Liberty quarter that has most of the date, everything on it. This one says it's AU. It's 1930S. We'll pull up. You can see the 1930, see this. The shield still has a star on it. Part of the face is visible still. It's got slight wear, but in terms of these, this is a really nice looking seated or Standing Liberty quarter. It wasn't cheap though. See that price there, Aunt Laura? He said that looks nice. Is it? Well, he took $3 off, so it's $75. Is it $75 nice though? Because these go from being a common day coin that doesn't have a whole lot of value to being a expensive one pretty quick. Because this one, they say very fine, $11. Same year, same mint. It's a little flatter. You can partially make out the star on the shield, but it's warm, obviously. Still make out her eyeball and nose. 30S, same mint. Very fine goes to extra fine and then AU. So going up one missing grade between them makes $11, and it might be more at some places, to a $75 coin pretty fast. Let's see. I'm gonna pull out that other box and see if I can't find what I was looking for. Put these back where they were. And yeah, I was showing the Standing Liberty coins. Might as well show this one. I got at the coin show. It's 1920 with at least some of the date left on it. It's hard to see, but you can see this. There we go. Focus good. It's 1920. The 1, 9, and 2 are gone a little bit, but they can be read when it hits it just right. It's $9. I didn't think was too bad to pay for something that I don't have, but that one and that other one I just showed in my video. Why I got this box. I'll show you this particular Mercury dime. And this is the $75, yeah. Okay, have a look at this one, Aunt Laura. This particular Mercury dime has the appearances of not ever seeing circulation. Don't have a lot of chatter. Flip it over, and you look at the bands that this will focus good enough. You can see the line across the bands on all three sections, which is this little mark here, the one in the middle, and the one on top. There are lines across the entire coin. So it was $18. Kind of pricey. It's a common year one, but this kind of shape, it's not very common. If I can get you see the curve on the cheek, the tips of the wings, the bump of the wing there, and then the trailing feathers, the little cap piece or whatever it is, and then down the side of the face. This coin, really nice mint luster. This is this is probably the nicest looking one of these Mercury dimes I have. I have a few others that are close, but this one's just, oh, look at that. I didn't never flatten the staples. Oh, that's got to change. Flatten them out so I don't scratch up a coin. Do you think this is worth $18? Well, I bought it anyway, whether or not I think it's worth that much doesn't really matter now because I bought it. But just to show you how key date stuff makes a big difference, this one's about 1,000,000 coins made. $25, it costs more and it's worn out pretty bad, but this is a harder date to get than a 39D is. Let's go ahead and put this up. And I'm done showing stuff in this box for now because, well, I did get in here somewhere at the last point. Where is it? I don't think it was that one. No, it wasn't that one. Where is it? This recently, 1845 seated dime, which I didn't have anything between 1852 one and a damaged, I think, 1850 one. Didn't have any years or minutes between them. So I was happy to get it. And this one goes, it's a nice looking Barber dime. It was only $6.50 when I bought it. But this wasn't the one I was talking about. So we'll go ahead and put this box up and pull out the other box. Which, this is an older used black box that has kind of a dull finish to it, more like cardboard instead of the shiny red one has, or any of the other newer boxes. These are all US coins. I sorted this out in my live stream. Now, in here somewhere, I have to find them, is that's kind of a nice looking mercury dime too. It says uncirculated. It's not near as expensive as that other one was. But let's see if I can't find what I'm looking for real quick. Because I separated a lot of these coins out of here. Because I had a box that had some foreign and some US. So I kind of separated them to all US coins in this. And I think that's where the one ended up, in this box. I don't remember exactly where it is. The 1907 that I had two of. The 1906 is going to go in this eventually. 19080. Come on. Ah, there it is. I got this one last week at the coin shop. Now, these Barber dimes took a ton of wear. You can see the Liberty up there. It appears to be fully on it. The back looks a little bit better, although it might have been cleaned. Pretty good details left on the coin. But I got that one. Now, what I need to do with this box, so I can kind of figure out what all I got in here, and what's what and where, is to sort out the Indian head pennies into the wheat pennies. I got them partially sorted for these. There's at least 3 of them in here. They were all $1.50 except this one, which says it's fine. Most Liberties, you can read it. Don't have a lot of Indian pennies, Indian head pennies, but a few. I need to go through this and sort this box out. See, it goes to 53D, and then there's a couple 30s wheat pennies, and then silver starts getting mixed in, and some modern stuff, even a Philadelphia Mint coin medallion thing. So we got Walkers, we got Roosevelt dimes, Standing Liberty quarters, Benjamins, one that has been gold plated, Walker. They even have a little unstruck penny planchet in here. But I need to sort it out. Tip this back down. I need to sort it out to where this is arranged by coin type. So, and that's what I recommend if you got a box of coins and you ever want to sell it to somebody, to sort them by date and type. That way, when someone starts looking through it, it's just, pennies first if you have pennies in it, in order by date, because that's how guides are made. They put them in by that, and then you'll move on if you got nickels, like war nickels, and whatever else you might have in it. But you just sort them all out by type and date, and then, there's even some 40% Kennedys. This one's a proof 69S. $4 is not much over melt now. I don't know how much melt was when I bought it. This might have been a 69 regular, 40% might have only been $2 or $2.50 or something when I bought that one. But making my way back here, there might be another coin in here I just got that's kind of nice. See, I need to pull this from the middle of the box and move it to the front a little bit. It's a pretty nice looking wheat penny. Good mint luster on it, but it needs to go towards the front where the other ones are. But, sort this thing out. Then if I decide to sell some of these, it'll be real easy to go and take it somewhere. Or if I want to sell to a person, they can go through and see each coin in it and make up their mind whether they want it or not. This particular Barber quarter here, I like the way the toning looks on it. It gives it a nice look. It's an 1895. You'll be VAM hunting. Well, that's one way you can tell if a coin is fake. The VAMs don't match the coin, then it's not the right coin. At least that's what I've heard and seen people say. But that was this box. Put all US coins in it. I do need to sort it, but I don't have time to do it right now and show anything else. But I put the foreign, which includes silver. I think it's in this box. And if I can get it open. Oh, it's kind of tight. Don't want to open easy. There we go. It's not quite as full. In fact, it's only got about half the box. But there was some neat stuff in it. This is a Ukraine coin. I'm glad they're still fighting. Been easy to just give up. Anyway, this goes this way. And in here, why does the Bermuda penny have a pig on it? I'm not sure, but it does. I'll go thumb through a couple of these and find something that's kind of neat. To show. That's a 50 centavos wartime coin the U.S. made for the Philippines. It is a 1/4 ounce or so of silver in this. That's kind of neat. 5-cent pieces from Canada were in sterling when you go back to 1917. That's kind of neat. If you like selling ship type coins, this is a silver coin, but it's not real big. It's a Portuguese, and it's got a ship on it, and I love my selling ship coin designs. Let's see. If you like Cuba star coins, this is a neat one. It's a 1915. It's got a star design. It says 90% and 5 grains. It's 90% silver. I quite like that one a lot too. Let's see, where was this? In here, I think there's a few nice coins in here that are not real. Well, you don't see them over here in the stateside all that often, like these British large pennies, although they made a lot of them. It's got a Britannia on it. This is a 1945 one. Never mind that $5 an extra fine. I did not pay $5 for a penny like this. 1901 Queen Victoria Canadian cent. That's something you don't see a whole lot of either. Where is it? I think I put them in here. Yes. I saw today at the coin shop a full Balboa. This is a 1/4. It's a 61. The design on these I really like. It says 90% there, and then the grain 6 1/4. This is the same planchet the U.S. coins were struck on. I also have a 61 that's uncirculated. Don't mind the $30 price. It was marked down. I want to say it was $24, but it might have been 20. I don't remember exactly. It's 90%, 12.5 grains. Same planchet that the U.S. half is. This one's a bit worn. It's a 62, but it is silver. I like this design. 62, 90% there, 12.5 grains. This particular coin was only $6.40 when I bought it. But he had a full Balboa, which is the exact same size and weight as a Morgan dollar is. One was a 1930, I want to say, and the other one was a 32 or 33. One was $20 and one was 30. And I would have bought them in a heartbeat if I got to see them. British florin. I got this last week, I think it was, or maybe the week before. And another British florin. This one's only 50%. A little bit newer. It's the year. It's a 36. Florins are pretty neat looking. And then this one, the solo video went live on this a few days ago. It is a half crown from New Zealand, which is kind of cool. It says New Zealand around this side. New Zealand. It's a 37. This is in 50% silver. Let's see if there's something else in here that's real interesting. Well, I already showed the Ukraine coin. This is a non-silver Balboa from 73. Similar design, looks a little different. And that'll give you an idea what it looks like. You just saw the other one if you were watching. And it's a little different. It's a 73. But I like these design. In fact, I quite like it a lot, actually. And I'd definitely buy one Balboa coin if he gets more. And I hope he does, because I want one pretty bad after seeing him. I have a picture. I'll probably share it on my community page here, on my YouTube channel. But that kind of concludes what I got in the last 2 weeks. And like I said, it kind of felt like a coin show atmosphere just because he bought a big collection of a lot of stuff that he doesn't have very often. Bust half dollars. He had a bust dime. He bought a 1921 peace dollar that's like looks uncirculated. AU at worst. Trade dollar. 1895 old Morgan, which is a very low mintage. He had that. It was $250 though. That's what low mintage will do for you on that kind of coin. It'll make it expensive. What's in this thing? What's in this? Anyway, I've had fun showing off some of the stuff I got and talking about it. But I need to make a video of removing this to put into my stack there. And I'm going to have to remove these. All these have to come out of the holders for the treasure chest, because I'm not throwing coins with cardboard mounts in it. These are all going to come out. And the 3 Benjamin Franklins in this to take me to pretty close to $95 in that. And it's probably within a few dollars face value of being full. I'm going to have to do, once I get all these out and in it, put all the coins in there that I have and see if it reaches the top or not. I think it's going to take a few more, but if I can land another dollar coin or two like this one that are beat up a little bit, that might be enough to get me there, or $3 or $4 more halves. Like I said, this is as cheap as I've seen half dollars lately. They're usually running $10.50 or $11. $9.50 is a pretty good price. I could almost not say no to that deal, because I ain't been able to buy any of them for it's been a while since I was able to get them for $9.50. Just put it that way. So now, as I was mentioning, AG Stacker helped me out with that coin glass, and I'd sent him some items. I sent him an old mint quarter. I sent him some dimes. I sent him, he likes selling ship designs, so I sent him, where's one? One of these and about 4 or 5 other ones that have selling ship on them. Let's see if I can find another one. Yeah, one of these Eastern Caribbean group coins. 25-cent one and a dime. Oh, it's got Queen Elizabeth on it. Don't know if I have one real handy, but I did send him, I do, one of these Portuguese type coins with this selling ship on it. He quite liked it. But after I sent him that stuff, he sent me something back. And I was kind of mind blown by the awesome thing he sent me. He sent me a package. Hello, old CCC. I was just showing off some of the stuff I got from the coin shop. It felt like a coin show the last couple weeks because he bought some really nice stuff that you don't see very often. Anyway, this piece came from AG Stacker. It is a button round with a pirate skull theme to it, 10 grams. Not 3/9 silver. Very awesome piece. I don't have, this is the first one of these I have a button like this. He's also nice enough to send me this star, which is 3/9 silver. It's not a real big piece, but it's kind of thick. It says 3/9 on the back. I don't think it's 10 grams. It don't feel as heavy as that one. But for the last thing that he sent me, this is a 1 ounce Egyptian poured bar, 3/9 silver. It says 1 troy ounce. This is mind blowing that he sent me that. And he told me that he looked at what I was showing in my videos. I guess he watched several of them, or he's seen a lot of them. He's trying to find something I didn't have. I feel like I owe him something, so I'm thinking about sending him another mailing with some more stuff in it. Now, I'm waiting for New Silver Stacker to send me his sticker and maybe something else. He said he was going to go to a coin shop and try to get something different for me that I'm not sure what, but I have sent him, I think, 4 total different packages, including I sent him a Carson City dime because I had 2 other ones that were better condition than that one, but he pulled it out and looked at it in his reaction video and was stunned, which I think he should be. But anyway, that's getting, beyond the point. I do like this Silver Star a lot. I don't have anything like it. And as for poured bars, this Egyptian bar here is just real cool. And I was hoping he'd show up so I could kind of like thank him right on the air, well, on the live stream. But as of yet, I haven't seen a comment from him. But I do feel like I need to send him something else. Something nice. Something with an old man on it that he's going to like. But since he ain't here, he ain't going to know that I'm planning on sending him something like that. I ain't sure what I'm sending him yet. And it might end up being something that I buy and send him, specifically pick it out to send it to him. So I'm going to have to make a few videos where I pop these coins out and add them to my silver treasure chest challenge. But I hope you guys have a good night. I do have a few things I have to do later. And I want to make a few videos before, since I got everything set up to load up to YouTube and put to my channel and then start scheduling them. I got about, I want to say 6 or 7 videos that I've made. They're on YouTube, but they're not scheduled yet. So I got some scheduling to do. Probably won't get that done tonight, but I am going to make some videos. But anyway, I'm hoping that you all have a good night, and I'm going to go ahead and stop the live stream. Leave it up. Anybody that missed can watch it. Some of them get several views after the fact. It does help my channel for hours watched. I've got plenty of subscribers to be monetized, just not enough hours yet. But if I get there and you start seeing videos with ads, I'm going to have to apologize for that, but that's how you make money on YouTube if you're monetized. You can also have like membership things, but I don't know if I want to do that yet. I might end up doing it. I don't know. But thanks for stopping by, Aunt Laura, Old Country, Coin Collector, Stacking Perpetrator, Evelia, and what was the other guy that showed up? that God is great. Thank all of you for stopping by and watching my live stream. And got some videos to make and some other stuff to do. And like I said, have a good night, and we'll see you next time.